You took the leap. You packed your life, said goodbye to everything familiar, and stepped into the unknown. It's a moment most people never have the courage to face, right? But you did. And yet, no one prepared you for what comes next, which is how to deal with the quiet battle that will happen every day in your mind. The battle that will break you and your new life if you are unaware or simply choose to ignore it. So in this video, I'll show you exactly what you need to do to be ready for it. But first, you need to know what this battle actually is, otherwise nothing I will teach you will actually work. The battle, it's that nagging question, am I doing enough? For some, it's disguised as fear, right? Is what if I fail and have to go back to my country or where I came from? For others, is regret. Maybe I wasn't ready after all. And for most of us, it's just this overwhelming sense of being lost. And here's the thing no one talks about. Moving abroad doesn't magically make you stronger or braver. The leap isn't the end of the story, it's just the opening chapter. And the rest of the book depends on what you do from that moment on. So let's cut through the noise and get straight into it. If you feel stuck, out of place, or like success is slipping away, it's not because you are not trying hard enough. It's because thriving in a new country requires something no one teaches you about, the ability to master the unknowns. When nothing feels certain, your career, your relationships, even your daily routine, it's easy to get paralyzed. But here's the secret. The unknown isn't something you have to survive. It's something you have to conquer. And conquering the unknown starts with 3 steps. Step 1, redefine what progress actually looks like. Most people think, success abroad means big wins, like a dream job, perfectly fluency, instant acceptance, a Ferrari, millions of dollars in the bank. But that mindset will essentially destroy you. Success doesn't start with big wins. It starts with small, consistent actions that no one notices besides you. Show up every day. It's like that little thing, learn one phrase in the local language. Reach out to one person on your network. Go out on meetups, apply to one opportunity, exercise, eat healthy. Don't buy anything you don't need to impress people you don't care for and that don't give a damn about you. Small wins build momentum, and momentum builds transformation. It's as simple as that. That's how you start. Step 2, stop searching for certainty. Most people waste months or even years trying to recreate the comfort they had back home before they moved. But here's the truth, or the hard truth. Certainty doesn't exist in a new country. Instead of clinging on to old expectations, build something new. New habits, new connections, new goals, new friends, everything essentially. Your ability to grow and succeed depends on your ability to embrace the chaos and find opportunity in it. From there, step 3 is remember why you moved in the first place. And don't click off this video yet, because I know what you're thinking. Oh man, I know why I moved here. I don't need to hear this. But the truth is, you are a liar. I know I was. I lied so much about the real reasons why I moved to the US, based on what society thought was acceptable. I lied especially to myself. I told myself I moved here because I wanted to help these big causes and save the world and everything in between. But that was a lie. I told myself that lie for years before I decided to cut to the crap and really be honest about why I moved here. This isn't about nostalgia or trying to recreate the past, right? This is about reconnecting with your reasons, the real reasons you made the leap, right? Was it freedom, opportunity, a better future for you and in your family? Whatever it was, let that fuel your actions. For me, once I stopped lying to myself, I realized I moved to America because I wanted to make more money, right? I wanted to have a mention, the supercars, the status, the respect. I wanted to feel a certain way first. And of course, I also wanted to help my parents, retire them, and so on. But I had to be honest about what I wanted. Because when the unknown feels too heavy to face, the why is what keeps you going. Listen, I get it. There are days when it feels like nothing is really working, like you're just treading water in a foreign place that doesn't care if you sink or swim. I've been there, but let me tell you something that I don't think we think about it enough. You're stronger than you think. You've already done what most people never will. You took the leap. Now it's time to show yourself what you're capable of. Pick one step of the three that I mentioned today, not tomorrow, not when you're ready, when you feel ready, today. Because your new life, in whatever country you decided to move to, depends on what you do next. The bad news is, if you don't know what to do next, you will for sure end up wasting the best years of your life in this new country. Click here and watch this video next if you don't want that to happen to you, because I cracked the code and this is some of the things that you have to avoid.